Hello, my name is Julia Esparza. I am professor of the Department of Medical Library Science, Associate Director for the Health Sciences Library, and the Comegys Endowed Professor in Medical Library Science. In the next few minutes, I will let you know how the Health Sciences Library is here to provide you with the information, resources, and services that will be vital during your fellowship or residency. First, welcome to the campus. The Health Sciences Library faculty and staff are excited that you have joined LSU Health Shreveport for the next phase in your clinical education. The first thing we want you to know is where the library is located. The library can be found on the first floor of the medical school, Building C, by the auditorium. As this map shows, if you're coming from the hospital, when you get to the intersection where you can cross to the administration building, you go ahead and turn right. Go past a group of offices, including the chancellor's office, one set of 4 elevators, and another set of 2 elevators. Across from the auditorium, you will find the entrance to the library. The Health Science Library is normally open on the days and times listed on this slide. The library is often closed when the allied health, basic science, and medical schools are on break. You can find a link to the hours and holiday schedule on the library homepage by bookmarking this link or calling the circulation desk at 318-675-5445 to see if we are open. The library has 3 floors of study space, normally available for you to study and research. On the first floor, we have desks, lounge furniture, carrels, and standing desks. In the back of the first floor, hidden behind the circulating and history of medicine books is a small area with windows and carrels to give you a different environment. This is the location of one of our stationary standing desks. Note, it does have a crank so you can go from sitting to standing very easily. On the second floor, we have lounge furniture, seating, many carrels, and some tucked away small desks in the middle of the books. Once again, in the back of the library on this floor where there are windows, we have more desks and lounge furniture. You may have noticed our pneumatic adjustable rolling desks in some of the pictures. Some of these are going to go on the ground floor. More about that in a minute, but we have several in different locations for your use with the lounge furniture. Also, now in the library, you can come to the circulation desk and check out a laptop stand for your use for the day. You must return it before the library closes. We have 40 available for your use, so come check one out. I mentioned before that we have 3 floors in the library, but only showed you pictures of 2. That is because by the time you arrive, if there are no complications, the ground floor of the library will have been remodeled with new furniture, more electrical access, and better lighting. Please stop by and check out this space because it will be available to you with your badge 24/7. This will provide an entirely new environment away from the hospital when covering nights. We are very excited about this remodel and hope you will check it out. Can't make it to the library? No worries. The library has over 4,800 electronic journals, 1,700 electronic books, and 152 databases. You can access those resources by going to the link found on this slide. Do you have a question? By using Find Your Librarian off the library homepage, you can obtain the name of your liaison librarian and contact them directly. We encourage you to add their information to your contacts on your phone. To contact us quickly, it is suggested that you add the email shlibref@lsuhs.edu to your contacts. During the business day, you can also call us at 318-675-5445. Would you like to meet online to talk to a librarian? Use the links on this page to schedule an appointment with the librarian. LSU Health Shreveport campus utilizes a virtual private network, or VPN, for securely accessing licensed library resources off campus. From the library homepage, click on Off-Campus Access/VPN or go to the link on this slide. There you can learn how to install the VPN on a home computer or use it on a laptop on a guest network. Have problems? Call Computer Services at 318-675-6506 or email them at shvelp@lsuhs.edu with your questions. After you have set up the VPN, there are important resources that you can utilize through the Health Sciences Library. The library subscribes to 2 point-of-care resources, Dynamed and UpToDate. You can obtain the access information by mousing over their names under the Resources section of the library homepage and then choosing the directions for each system. You can register for Dynamed or UpToDate on the medical school side of the institution, in the library, or by accessing them after signing on to the VPN. Once you create an account, you can download the apps and then access them on your mobile device. Periodically, you will receive an email. Make sure you register with an email you check, which asks you do to re-authenticate access. Once again, you will need to be on the medical school side of the institution, in the library, or access Dynamed or UpToDate after signing on to the VPN. In addition to Dynamed and UpToDate, here are just a few of the other useful point-of-care resources we have. To access all ebooks and/or e-journals, click on the eBooks e-journals link on the library homepage or bookmark the link above. Remember, we have over 1,700 ebooks and 4,800 e-journals for your use. To search for a book or journal, choose the appropriate option and then choose Title Begins With if you're sure of the first words of the title, or Title Contains All Words if you know only a few of the exact words. Next, type in the few words and then review the titles that come up for the book or journal. If you have trouble, contact your liaison librarian or the general SHLIBREF at lsuhs.edu to get help. If I select Books Only, Title Contains All Words, and type in Campbell's Orthopedics, it won't matter that I don't have the exact title. It will still pull up the book. When the book options come up, click on the link at the bottom of the appropriate result to access the resource. To help you find the clinical resources valuable to your fellowship or residency, the library has designed LibGuides/subject portals, which are lists of a lot of the electronic resources that you can utilize. To get to the list of LibGuides subject portals, click on LibGuides subject portals under resources on the library homepage, or go directly to https://guides.lsuhsc.edu. When at the main list of guides, select the one that matches your fellowship or residency. Outside of clinical areas, you will find other LibGuides such as Arts and Humanities, Classes and Searching Guides, EndNote, Grant Resources, Information for Authors, Open Access, and Rural Health. Remember to bookmark the LibGuides relevant to your future practice. Each LibGuide subject portal is managed by that area's liaison librarian. Most LibGuides are organized with a homepage that lists important news or lists new ebooks. For quick reference on that page, you will find links to Ask a Librarian, the library catalog, ebooks, e-journals link, complete database list, the Information for Authors LibGuide, Iliad, the interlibrary loan system that I'll talk about in a little bit, and the computer lab schedule. The liaison librarian's contact information is also listed on that page. Many LibGuides will have a tab called something like Fast Clinical Tools or Point of Care Tools. This is to provide links to those items recommended for a clinical area by clinical faculty, fellows, residents, or students because of their value in the clinical setting. On the selected ebooks page, you will find either a list of resources by book title or a link that will do an automated search in the ebook e-journal database. The selected databases resources lists the relevant databases resources that can benefit you in your clinical practice. The library has multiple resources for prepping for the USMLE Step 3 and for studying for board exams. Each fellowship or residency LibGuide has all of the resources listed. Board Vitals is a question bank of 1,150 different Step 3 questions. There are also a variety of first aid books, including First Aid for USMLE Step 3. You will notice in the first aid books listed there are many board preparation books. Other resources are available that have study questions. Some of these are for board preparation or resident readiness. Finally, there are some unique resources for study in psychiatry. However, the study guide to substance abuse and treatment may be of interest given the high rate of substance abuse in our population. Most LibGuides will have an option for you to quickly access your department's homepage on the LSUHS website. The Information for Authors LibGuide has access to a lot of valuable services resources for research and/or publishing. Here is a description of some of the services and resources. This is a continuation of the valuable services and resources. There are some valuable resources that are mentioned in other places and are good to emphasize. If the library does not own the material, Iliad interlibrary loan system allows you to obtain an article, book chapter, or book from another institution for use in your research or clinical care. While the Health Science Library does not charge for this service, there may be costs charged by the library on the outside providing the material. Please check with your fellowship or residency coordinator to find out if the fees will be covered by the department. Otherwise, you may personally be responsible for the costs. Many fellows and residents find the computer labs in the library a good place to write clinical notes, research, and study. The library computer lab schedule link on the Health Sciences Library homepage, and many LibGuides will list if a computer lab or both labs are being used before you walk over to the library. Note that there are 10 computers in the library by the circulation desk for use if the computer labs are busy. However, they are available on a first-come, first-served basis. If you will be coming to a computer lab, make sure you dress warm. They are very cold. This Health Science Library has recently licensed the new LibKey Nomad resource. It allows for fast and simple downloads of journal articles. It really reduces the time researching. It will show up in PubMed displays and easily alert you if the library has a license to a journal through the download PDF icons. If the library does not have a license to the material, it will provide a link that says Access Options that will allow for quick completion of an ILLiad interlibrary loan request after signing in to the ILLiad system. Browser extensions are available for Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Brave, Vivaldi, and Firefox browsers. Start following us on Twitter to get important news about services, new resources, class offerings, and when the library may be closed for holidays or special circumstances. Don't forget to add your liaison librarian or SHLIB ref at LSUHS to your phone contacts. Never hesitate to contact us, and we will try to address your question as quickly as possible.